Hey guys, this is SF, and Colossal version of Yomi is not really a version of Yomi, but people translate Yomi into from Tsukuyomi. But this is the real Yomi, and my team is going to be Origami, and 2 Miyamoto Musashis, and an Eden. So the OP is, of course, Musashi, and then there is Eden. The main gimmick is gravity barriers, and there's damage walls, but there is one special trick to it, and that is the switcheroo panels. I don't even know what to call it yet, but basically they're panels and they switch your hit styles. So if you're a bounce and you go over it, then you turn into a pierce monster. So hit pierce monster and you hit, and I hit the second one on top that turns me back into a bounce. And these obstructors will revive each other every single turn, and then basically they keep reviving until you have to clear them. And that's how you move on to the next stage. It's relatively a simple concept, but it really requires some positioning. Second stage, there are 2 that don't revive, and that is the bottom one, the middle like column of obstructors, and then the middle column after on their left counter will be a damage wall, and the damage walls do hurt a lot. So you want to not hit the damage walls. Of course, that's why Eden's really strong. Some other monsters is Udi, and I completely missed that gauge for some reason. And Udi, and then Rembert. Rembert, the evolved form, is also good, but I just cleared off the middle column of obstructors. And now it's just basically clearing all these guys in one shot. Like I said, positioning is really important. The bottom right, and Musashi is really good right now in terms of positioning, because he can just go bounce off to the left through the bounce obstructors, and then go to the right, hit the one in the middle, hit the panel in the middle, and then becomes a bounce, and then he can clear like that. Very easy in terms of concept and what you have to do, but it all requires the positioning. Okay, third stage, the Muramasas will shield out the damage walls, and the 3 counter is a very strong lightning attack. It's not a 1-hit KO, but you want to clear them as fast as you can. And they're relatively weak. Only like 1 or 2 swipes will be good enough, or 1 or 2 bounces. Musashi with his Light Flare can clear them off in 1 hit. If he's in his Pierce, I think. I'm not sure if it's bounce. But basically the bottom row will just be your Pierce monster will have to go from the left side, and then your bounce monsters will have to go to the right side, and then you just hit the 2 panels and then go up that way. But like I said, it's really hard if your Pierce monsters are on the right side of the map and you cannot get in there, because if you take the right side route, then you'll turn into a bounce first, and then just get stuck into that Pierce obstructor at the beginning, and you'll never get the hit at the bottom. But it's not 1-hit. There's no 1-hit kills in this whole dungeon at all, which is really new. Oh, one more. Oh. Which is really different from all the other Colossals or Impossibles, but they do whittle you down very fast, like very fast. And I think the guy gave me a good shot there. Okay, Mini Yomi. The obstructors with the 2s on him are the ones that shoot the damage walls and will not get revived. And then Yomi has a giant like 3 on the bottom, like not giant 3, like has a 3 in the bottom, and then a red like circle thing around it. Basically that's his like famous attack, or like really strong attack. So what it does is it will shoot out indicators out, and then it will create a triangle, and then monsters in that triangle will get damaged. And then after, of course, he doesn't have a 1-hit KO, but for every time that attack actually hits, the range, the area of that attack will get bigger. So you want to clear them as fast as you can as well. But there are hearts, and there's no 1-hit kill. It's just that you just get whittled down really fast. So take note when you want to clear off Yomi. So like right now, Musashi is in a good spot. Although he's in a panel, he can just bounce just left and right and deal a lot of damage. with his Light Slayer. Some other good monsters is Rembert. Of course, the evolved version is really good, but the Ascended version is also really good because she is the Slayer of Yomi. Yomi is a Demonmancer, if I remember correctly, and then Rembert is a Demonmancer M, and then with the no gravity barrier as well. So usually, like the really OP, legit, easy team is 2 evolved Remberts and 2 Ascended Remberts, and then it just cleans house because the evolved Rembert is a speed up, and then it's easier to help you clear off the obstructors. Okay. Usually, like the really clear-cut strategy is to, on the first turn, you clear off the obstructors in one shot, like the ones that revive each other in one swipe, and then you have 2 more turns, and then within those 2 turns you attack Yomi, and then of course Yomi will revive it on his when he does the indicator thing, and whenever Muramasa is there, it will also revive the Muramasa, so you have to keep on clearing Muramasa as well, or else damage walls will show up and things like that happens. If you think you're getting low, then by all means go strike shot at the, like I said, there's no one hit kill, so you can pretty much stay here as long as you can, and then you can just stall up for later. And Eden is a very strong monster just because his strike shot cooldown is really low, and I completely missed that shot. The thing I need to know about strike shot is about the panels is that when you strike shot, the panels do not activate. And then I'm just gonna strike shot here to clear off the boss. And I kind of went the wrong way, but either way, it's more than enough. I barely lived, but boss time, 39 turns, so very long, and like you said, you can stall out for strike shots and stuff like that. And it's 3 bars, and I cleared off the one with the 2, so that's fine. But Muramasa, I need to clear out the Muramasa and try to clear off the obstructors, but failed completely. The really crazy attack for Yomi is the 11 right now. It does a gravity attack, so same thing as Nina Kanai, it'll turn your HP into 4 and basically willows you down to 4, and then next turn if you don't do anything, then you're basically dead. Or if you don't have hearts, you're basically dead. Okay. For the first stage, you can get a pinch on the right side wall, but since most of my guys are pierced, it's kind of impossible. And just try to wipe out the obstructors, and then next turn is Musashi, and then he can just start swiping. I went up and down this time because that went up and down. I should have went up and down to just get as many swipes as I can, or bounces as I can, depending on which one I become. And one thing you need to know is that no magic circles. Monsters do not do get affected by these panels, so you cannot completely stay as one monster. Although, and if you do, it's kind of detrimental because you need to keep on switching your style, your hit style, to actually clear out the obstructors. Ouch, that's big. But either way, that should be it. So main reason I put Origami is just because of her recovery S, just to get a little bit healing up. Second stage is a little bit easier than the first stage in my opinion, just because there's no Muramasa, and the obstructor placement is relatively easy. You can do, it's pretty easy to get through, get one swipe, whereas the other one is kind of hard, especially when you want to clear off Muramasa as well, and you don't have a speed up monster like Asuka Uri. It's also a nice speed up monster, but Rembrandt is probably the OP one. Are there any other speed ups? Of course, Ascended Udi as well is a very good monster. All the swipes good. And then it revives. So anything in that dark purple circle will basically get hit by damage. Okay. I want to dilly-daddle a little bit here just because I want to have Eden's and my second Musashi strike shot's up, and Eden's is up, so that's good. And then basically save. If you have like 2 Musashi strike shots, then it's pretty much GG. In the last bar, you can just hit the 2 strike shots and they will basically clear out the bar. But in terms of positioning, they're not the best. Okay, last bar is definitely the hardest of all the stages. There are 2 Muramasas, and then there is 2 Muramasas, and then basically obstructors as well. Okay, next is Musashi, and I just went up and down because I didn't want to hit the damage walls. The damage walls, of course, hit I think about 20k per hit on a light monster, so it's very damaging. So that's why I didn't use strike shot as well, because that's a waste of a good strike shot. But Eden, I went strike shotting, and like I said before, when you strike shot, the panels do not activate, so he'll become a pierce monster forever. And not bad. Damage 1.3 million. Not bad for a 16 turn strike shot. Not bad at all. And then I didn't strike shot here if I remember correctly, because of course the weak spot's not there, and I have enough HP to actually tank out until that Musashi comes back. And I'm not in that big of a hurry at all. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And I actually cleared it. That was a little lucky, but not really needed. Okay, strike shot. Boom. 2 mil and almost there. He has about 5 million HP, so that's a lot. And then next is Eden. And basically make way for Musashi to actually hit a strike shot. And then boom. Better max luck. Light Muramasa is also good. Doraemon's also good. Guli is also good. Birthday, if you can hit her gate shot consistently, then she's very strong as well, because she's the only farmable, light farmable that is no guard and no damage wall. You might want like light monsters just because they deal more damage. Of course, you take in more damage, but there's hearts and then there's no one hit kills at all, so it's just basically not getting whittled down by the obstructors. But there's Yomi. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.